Over the past few days, the crypto market has exploded in value. Bitcoin has surpassed $48,000 per coin. Ethereum is above $2,500 per coin. And we're seeing prices that we haven't seen in over 2 years. So today I want to talk about what's going on with the over crypto market, specifically with Bitcoin. A recent trade I opened that I turned from $10,000 into over $120,000 in just a matter of a couple of weeks. I also want to address key things going on with Cardano because we're seeing major indicators that are showing us Cardano may be in for record high prices, well over $5 per coin. So we're looking at the overall crypto market right now. We're seeing that Bitcoin is trading just around $47,500 per coin. We're seeing that the overall crypto market has seen a lot of upward movement over the last few days. And if we're looking at our open trade, I opened a short-term trade. I've talked about it over on Twitter. Well, our short-term trade is sitting at 929% in the profit, up $107,000. This trade, this little account, we started with $10,000 only, and now it's well over $120,000. We also have a trade for Ethereum, and I don't plan on closing these anytime soon because when we're looking at the charts for Bitcoin, we're seeing that Bitcoin is at a very key level. We have never seen a weekly close for Bitcoin above this $44,000 per coin range in about 2 years, since March of 2022. So this is the first time that we are on track to see a weekly close above $44,000 per coin since March of 2022, and that would really propel us towards record high prices that we haven't seen since the last bull market. Right now, we're in a key resistance for the crypto market in terms of technicals, where if you zoom in, you can see that we blew through this key resistance of $45,000 per coin, but right now we are still below a key resistance of $47,500. So we're in this key range right here, which I have in yellow, which has acted as a crucial range for the crypto market over the past few years. You can see we've had multiple rejections, like in April of 2022, as well as bounces off of this support through the last bull market. So if we could see a weekly close above this level, so above $47,500, well, that would propel us towards record high prices in the coming weeks, leading up to the Bitcoin halving in April. Other thing that's very bullish with the crypto market is that if we're looking at, I want to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Taboo. Taboo, symbol TABOO, is currently the #1 entertainment crypto on the blockchain. It's already listed on a number of top exchanges. Think of it like a Playboy of crypto, where they are not an NSFW project despite being in the adult entertainment space. Taboo holds partnerships with top-of-the-line supermodels that collectively have a following base of over 30 million followers. And at the peak of the last bull market, Taboo had a market cap of $600 million. Currently, they're sitting just under $20 million. I think there's a lot of upside for this up-and-coming bull market. Their vision is the full integration of a gated content distribution platform orchestrated through a marketplace that leverages live streaming, virtual reality, NFTs, a merchandise store, in-person live events, fiat on-ramp purchase solutions, and gamification concepts tailored for investors, consumers, and their valued model partners. So if you're looking for a top entertainment crypto for the up-and-coming bull market that's really primed for a rally, 30x to get back to the peak from the last bull market, then I would definitely check out Taboo Token using the link in the description, and it's available on a number of top exchanges. So anyways, let's get back to the program. To the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we can see that right now it's in the greed territory at 72. We are not in extreme greed, and this is a bullish sign because historically, when you're looking at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, usually tops of markets, times that you really should be selling, are in extreme greed. Right now, we're only in the greed territory. We haven't seen any extreme greed just yet, and we haven't seen extreme greed in the crypto market since late 2021. So this, again, is another bullish sign because a lot of people would be saying that we're starting to experience FOMO. We're starting to see a lot of people coming into the crypto space. Maybe you should take some profits. Well, if you're a long-term investor, I would say we are nowhere near the top just yet. We very well could see prices close to $100,000 per coin for Bitcoin by the end of this year, especially with what's going on with Bitcoin halving, what's going on with institutional investors, and a few other major catalysts. So when we're looking on the institutional front for Bitcoin, there's a few key things that are happening. First of which is extremely bullish, is that Bitcoin ETFs just recorded their third largest inflow day since they had launched. And this is a big deal because a lot of volatility had happened when we first saw the Bitcoin ETFs launch. That makes sense to see the most amount of volume when they first launched. But now, about a month or so later, we are seeing that we are having record high inflows. So on February 8th, there was a total of $403 million of inflows, and this was total, but Grayscale Bitcoin Trust still had a minor outflow of $100 million. So Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is still seeing outflows, but they are shrinking every single day. So if you look at GBTC, you can see that we had seen $582 million of outflows, let's say on January 18th. And we've seen $600 million of outflows on January 22nd. And since that January 22nd, we have sort of seen a consistent trend downwards where it's gone from around 640, 550, 420, 390. And we've just seen pretty consistent decrease in outflows from Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So overall, right now, we're looking at the crypto market. We had record inflows overall, and the outflows from GBTC are shrinking and shrinking. And why we're seeing GBTC have these outflows is because this is really the largest Bitcoin investment product by far, with over $30 billion in assets under management. This is where most institutions have their money. So now institutions are reallocating their money for crypto, taking it out of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and moving it into other Bitcoin investment products. So when we're seeing that there's overall inflows, it just means that they're taking some out of GBTC, moving it elsewhere, and still investing even more. So if we're looking at the top funds in terms of inflows, we saw that BlackRock, iShares Bitcoin Trust led the way with inflows with $204 million on February 8th. Fidelity had $128 million of inflows. ARK 21 Shares had $86 million of inflows, and Bitwise had $60 million of inflows. You can see that the other 7 ETFs combined for a total of $27 million of inflows. And ultimately, this was one of the biggest days that we have seen in weeks, really in just about a month since we first saw these Bitcoin investment products launched. You could see $403 million compared to really when we saw inflows back on January 17th. Other thing going on, which is extremely bullish. So that's bullish because we're seeing institutional money continue to come into the crypto space. But other thing that we're seeing that's really bullish when we're looking at altcoins is specifically with Cardano. So Cardano in particular, we're seeing that there's right around 23% of Cardano holders that have held their ADA for more than 5 years. And this is a good thing because leading up until the last bull market, ultimately, it shows us that people who were holding Cardano in the last bull market haven't sold anything and are continuing to hold Cardano long-term during this bull market. So it's good to see that people have that long-term conviction on Cardano, and that's a metric that you haven't seen with many of the top cryptocurrencies. A lot of times they fall off, but Cardano is still one of the top cryptos in terms of market cap, sitting right at number 8. Other thing with Cardano is that in the last 48 hours, we have seen a total of $2 billion added to Cardano's overall market cap. And one key thing in terms of technicals for Cardano is that we are seeing Cardano has been up from around 49 cents per token just 48 hours ago. It was actually down to 47.5 cents per token, and it has officially surpassed 54 cents per token. 54 cents per token for Cardano is a key resistance where we have seen this level for the last few years. It is a crucial level of support for Cardano. So if we are able to break above 54 cents per token, I very well expect that we could start rallying back towards that $1 per coin. And last thing I do want to go over with the overall crypto market is that we're seeing not a lot of action just yet from altcoins. So a lot of people are saying maybe you should sell some Bitcoin, maybe you should get into altcoins, and that's very possible that you could do that with your portfolio. I personally like to have these trades open for Bitcoin and Ethereum because they're more stable, and you guys can follow these trades over on Fairdesk. I'll put a link in the description. But with the overall crypto market, we can see if you look at 7-day gainers and you click on 7-day gainers, you can see that yes, there are quite a few tokens that have had massive returns over the last 7 days, but still Bitcoin is in the top 20. You can see there's around, let's say, 15 to 20 tokens that have had better performance versus Bitcoin over the last 7 days. And during a bull market, when we're seeing altcoins rally during altcoin season, we would see next to every single token have better returns than Bitcoin over a 7-day window. So seeing that Bitcoin is still being one of the best performing cryptos every single day and over the last week, that would show me that if you're looking to get into altcoins now, you're looking for altcoin rallies, well, they haven't happened yet. And if you're looking to transfer over some of your funds, altcoin season and a rally in the altcoins is yet to come. We have not even seen that start to happen yet. And if you just click on any altcoin, let's just go with Arbitrum. I own some Arbitrum. And if you look at Arbitrum and you look at the historical price of it, it was higher than where it's currently at just a few weeks ago. Arbitrum is sitting at $1.97 per token. And just a few weeks ago, it was over $2 per token. So if you're looking at that and basing your investments right now, it would be a sign that, you know what, maybe it's time to shift some of your holdings from Bitcoin, Ethereum back into altcoins, because altcoins are still off of this year highs and way off of previous bull market highs.